Hello Hime, Ito here. I'm in Ibaraki Flower Park. The rose season is almost end here, but I think we can show you around a bit. Thank you and see you around.
Alright, should be rolling. Hopefully you can hear me well. Let's see. Hey, Hime. Hey, it's CrazyMike. Hey, how's it going? Rei Nana thought it would be a good idea to do a nature walk, and we can kind of just like talk to you. So that's what I'm doing. This is a trail that my buddy showed me the other day, and I want to explore it a little bit more and show you some stuff, but caution, I can't really go any farther, so I'm just gonna turn around and head back. There's some cool sights on the way back, so we can see that. But it is also starting to get sunset, so probably don't have terribly too much more time. Made this little ikumin to kind of represent myself. It's kind of a nice little craft to do. Should do more crafts. Should do more nature walks. I don't walk in nature as much as I'd like to. I'm usually just in my room playing games or drawing or animating, but it's really nice to just get out here and enjoy nature every now and then. I'm not sure if I would prefer it with somebody or without. I guess I have you, but this is kind of a one-way conversation. But I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to just be by yourself out in nature. But first thing to show you, my buddy showed me this the other day. It's gonna be hard to talk, but I like listening to the sound of water rushing, so wonder if I can get a better look. Hopefully so. Woo! Careful. I am the master of walking on rocks. Whoa. Very muddy right here. Oh. Oh. That was not a rock. That was something else. That was a rock. Big rock. Ooh. Well, that was a little more dangerous than I would have liked, but oh well. Also, I guess not technically nature because that's man-made, but I still like the sound of rushing water, so I thought that might be cool. I like the woods because I've always grown up in the woods. There's always been like a lot of trees nearby where I live. But a walk down the mountains or walk at the beach, I think any of those are fun. Yeah. But I don't really know. Nice. Like I said, I need to do this more often. This has been nice. This is the second time I've tried doing this. The first time was going down a different route than where my buddy showed me, but that way was blocked off because of construction, so that video didn't last very long. But I got some nice little walkways out here. This is actually by where I work, so it's a bit of a drive for me to make every day, but I think it'd be a nice place to just come and chill out for a little bit. But I don't know. I think the thing I really want to show you is coming up here, because I saw this when I was walking out here. I was like, oh, I need to show Hime this. But just so happened to be here about sunset time. If we go off the path a little bit right here. It's such a pretty view. We're also right by the highway, so you can probably hear cars in the distance, but still a very pretty view. I think this is the best we're gonna get, because at actual sunset, the sun's gonna be blocked by those trees over there, so this is probably the best we're gonna see things. So, I thought I'd share a little peaceful walk with you two. Well, I better get back. Be a nice place to come by myself or come with friends sometime. That's honestly probably the best, that is the best spot that I've seen around here while on my walk. And it's really nice because, like, from this side of the road, you can just see that. Most people probably walk right by that and don't even really care. But I don't know. Anyway, nice talking to you.
And we're live. Hi Hime, this is Jarence, your shower guy. Today I'm going to take everybody watching this video on a trip on a place that I found recently, and I actually just found out about it in my free time, and I just think it's the best place ever. So I'm all dressed up, as you can see. Actually, me and my family are all dressed up. We're all gonna go there. You guys aren't really gonna see them, but you might as well hear them. So I hope that I could take you guys there, and once you guys see it, you'd all like it and love it as much as I would. We're all gonna have fun. At the mall. A lot of things to see here, but there is one particular place that I want to go to, so we'll be there in just a jiffy. Real quick, I just want to emphasize how gorgeous this place is. Like, did you see this? It looks like it has a sky inside this mall. When I went here for the first time, I actually thought that there was a sky inside here, so it really makes you feel homely and cozy here. What we got here is this lovely central area, and then they even got a fountain over there. And a lot of people can use this place to chill and relax, and honestly, I do like being here. We'll definitely want to go here when I'm just like gonna chill and think about things, but not this much, because like there's a lot of people. I prefer some that are secluded, if you know what I mean. So we're getting pretty close to the destination at hand. You can see right here, those shelves are full of books, and you can actually take one of these books and you could bring them to the corner and you could read. They're not for purchase, but you can just go and read them. But you're gonna see the rest if you know what I mean. You're gonna see the rest. This is my favorite section in the mall. As you can see, it is a section in the mall wherein people can just chill here and get any kind of book that they want, and then they could just bring it to a table and they could just sit down there, they could just chill. They can just read whatever they want. And the first time I saw this place yesterday, I was like really surprised, and I didn't even know that it was possible. Like, you see the walls are just, there's so many books. You could just like take one book and just like decide to start reading it until the end of the day. It's just so awesome. look at that. This place looks like it came straight out of a library. Like, it looks like a literal library that you could chill here and just relax on. When I saw this one, I was really baffled. I didn't know that this mural is made of books. They literally painted over the books. Makes a tear in my eye, but then again, it looks amazing. Up the stairwell, there are books right here. So what if I could? No, later. Here we have another mural, and if you're gonna back away a bit and see what it is, and yeah, looks amazing. So I'm here, the upper level, and now it makes me want to do a little challenge. I want to see if I can find some interesting books that I definitely want to sit down and read from this collection all over this place. I'll go and try to get at least 3 of them, and I'm gonna bring them to a table, maybe down there. Try to see if they're a good read. Right? Be back in a jiffy. So we're back at this section, and if you take one of these books, you'll see that they have something that's said here. It says drink good coffee and read good food. And it also has a disclaimer here. This is reading, so... I just found this book and I feel like this thing is just like reading into me for some reason. No. I'm on a table here and I've got 3 books to show. One is this all too familiar book by Stephen King, Carrie. And if y'all don't know about it, this is about a girl who wakes up to having psychic powers, and there was, at one point, people were treating her normal until disaster strikes, and, well, her psychic powers cause destruction and death. It's a Stephen King classic. This next one is called The Silence by Tim Levin, and this is a story that plays a lot like The Quiet Place, if you guys are familiar with the movie, but in this case, this is about blind creatures that emerge from a cave system and that they attack anyone who does so much as speak or make a sound. And so, due to that, the whole world falls into utter chaos and everything is in silence. Well, that goes for the title. So this third and last book, I have seen the movie adaptation of it, but I've always been curious about what the original content was. This is actually a story that is much like a zombie apocalypse caused by a zombie fungi, and it affects the entire populace, except that there are certain individuals, these children, who were born from their infected parents. They are semi-infected, but they still manage to keep their rationality. And these children, they were collected in order to find a cure. The main character, Melanie, she's one of those children, and it follows her journey with some of the scientists and the soldiers that are keeping an eye on her because they're searching for a cure. So these 3 books, I definitely will give some time to read them because they're genuinely interesting titles and I'd love to know more about them. So I'm just chilling here in an area by the great reading place, and I'm going to guess that you guys are wondering why I chose to show Hime in this place instead of maybe a natural location, maybe a public park and whatnot. To be honest, I guess the logic behind it is that I love books. Books really give me a sense of warmth and coziness, and they really keep my ability to write stuff, it keeps it alive. And I've always loved to be surrounded by books. Heck, every time my own school, back in the day, I would always go to the library and I would just pick up a book and read there. Sometimes I don't even have to read a book, I would just stay there for a while and I would just like maybe draw or just think about things there. It's always my comfort zone. And seeing this place and all these books here, it just reminds me of the libraries that have been in my school from way back when. It's just brings a lot of memories back. I know it sounds corny and whatnot, but if I were to date a girl, I'd definitely bring her here, and like we just pick a secluded location and we just talk about some stuff. Maybe some a lot of personal things while we're just drinking a cup of coffee. All things considered, I just really love it here, and I'd love to visit this place all the time and make this my getaway when I need some time for myself, need some time to think, and maybe I need some inspiration to get me back into writing, because I love writing. So every now and then I'd love to read good books in order to get myself inspired again. And I think that's all from me, and I just want to say that I hope you enjoy this video, Hime, even though this is just very lowbrow. I think this is the best place I could just take you here where I'm at. And well, I don't know if you love books as much as I do, but I really do. And it's one of the more reasons why I love writing stories. And I hopefully one day I can write a proper story with you. Oh, and real quick, I just found this book, My Life as a YouTuber. Maybe if I read this, I'd get even closer to Hime. Until next time, this has been Jarence the Shower Guy. Bye!
Hello, Hime. I hope the audio picks up alright. We're going on a little adventure today. This is about 3:30 p.m. right now, and the sun's already setting, so this is a wild kind of time of year. Just a little hiking trail, actually a little farther out than I usually go, because as you can see, the lack of vegetation, it's just, it's all mud and sticks right now this time of year. Too late for pretty fall colors, too early for pretty snow. So I chose a little place that I haven't been to since I was a kid. It's got a lot of more, rock formations, maybe some little waterfalls that hopefully the flow hasn't dried up too much for the winter yet. And yeah, we'll see what we can find, because I haven't been here in quite a while. All right, so I'm gonna put the video down now, and I'm gonna do this in segments, because it's gonna be about an hour and a half hike, and I'm not gonna force you to sit through an hour and a half of this. So, all right, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I don't know why I said see you in a bit, because when this is all spliced together, it will not have been a bit. But anyway, we're at the bottom now. I forgot to mention this is a gorge, so we're at the bottom of the gorge now. And this is the first signs of water, so I'm just gonna pan across that real quick, and we'll be heading on our way. Okay, and we're coming up on a little forest bridge here. You gotta be careful. I'm not gonna look at the phone, I'm gonna look where I'm going. Nice. Actually got a bit of a climb ahead of us. There's a set of stairs, and there's a sign to the left. I'm not gonna show it because it shows the region, but it says that use at your own risk and all that. Well, of course I will. And to think I was concerned even for a second that the waterfalls wouldn't have enough flow. I know it dries up for the winter, but clearly we're not there yet. So yeah, you can climb right down to the falls, no problem. And this is what we're here for. Well, kind of. I mean, the whole walk, but this is the unique thing about the area. So yeah. And the cool thing is we can get right here at the top too. So this is pretty much the top of the waterfall. It's very walkable up to this point at least. And yeah, you can see quite a bit of water flowing over there. And the source is up this way. There's actually another waterfall. So this is the lower falls. There's an upper falls way upriver there, or upstream I should say. But we're not going there. That's quite a bit further. So this is the one we're seeing today. And that's from that angle, and this is from this angle. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and that's about it for today, I think.
Free, Hime! SPZ-San here. In this video, I'm going to take you on a trip to some recreational areas. Right off the bat, the first one is one of the most popular recreational areas in Indonesia, especially at night. There are a lot of people passing by, as you can see in this video. Along this street, it still retains its authenticity, such as still using old-fashioned street light, old-fashioned buildings, and also delmans, or horse-drawn carriage for transportation. On this road, there are many traders who sell various kinds of clothes with various batik motifs, especially in this area, which is one of the centers for buying cheap batik clothes. Beside clothes, we can also buy bakpia, a cake from Fujian rolled and floored, baked with various fillings as a souvenir. Hime, I have a question. If you go to a recreational area like this, what do you want to do or buy first? Food hunting or these batik clothes? Moving on to the next location, the town square in the city where I live. I usually take a walk here in the afternoon or in the morning while enjoying the calm atmosphere and, of course, away from the noise of the city. And as you can see in the video, the plants here are quite varied. Hime, do you still often take a walk for exercise around your spaceship? In this park, there are some big trees and also flowers. Hime, do you know what these flowers are? And for the last location, the beach. Yeah, the beach. To get here, it takes about 13 minutes by motorcycle from the previous location. And yes, it's quite close. With the weather not being too hot, I honestly wanted to jump in and swim in the sea. But unfortunately, I didn't bring a change of clothes. What about you, Hime? Do you like to play on the beach too? And here we are. Special for Hime, I recorded this sunset for like 1 hour while sitting down and, enjoying this amazing view. Hime, thank you for all your hard work. I'm very, very grateful to be able to meet you. And I really hope you can recover as soon as possible and be cheerful again as usual. And lastly, I just want to say, I love you. Daisuki.